Hello， 我是菜鸡猫，欢迎观赏我的频道。现在这个系列是空战奇兵的系列。昨天已经有经过峡谷飞行，有突袭对面的那个基地，算基地吗？突袭对面的一个司令部。今天乘胜追击，大体趁热，直接开始。
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
哇，我忘记主登场，是他吗？北头佛。Hello, Anchors.
To capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
OK， 好像是对空还是对地哦？你继续看。对，好像都有，对不对？确认一下，叔叔。我要，就是。OK， 带这个不就好？然后 Arts。Okay, let's go.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Locked on!
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Behind the enemy. Counters are back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, that's real funny.
Strider 1, missile inbound! Bonus 6. Enemy on your tail!
Bandit hit.
Say goodbye. Shaking off enemy lock.
Let me slide in on that tail.
Missile.
Bandit has the lock. Missile inbound. Evade.
Shit.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on. Enemy is fled.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge. They can't break enemy lines. We have an advanced position to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Straight to the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Contact bandits, attacking. Locked on. Lights out. Bandit is hit. Careful. Enemy on your tail. Evading missile. Missile inbound. Evade. Yeah, that's the ticket. Show the enemy what kind of surprise we've got waiting for him. We need more air support. I can't hold it still much longer without it. Come on, dodge that missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Behind the enemy. Call reinforcements. Damn it. Should have known it sooner. Evading missile.
Missile hit.
It's no use. We have to retreat. Enemy on my tail. I can't take him.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Friendly shot down.
Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Get away from me.
Spiked, breaking away. Enemy sighted. Taking evasive action.
Attack missed.
Save them. They'll crash on their own.
Strider 1, missile away.
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile into history.
Freaking
Breaking.
Target in gun range. Not bad, not bad.
We have him on the run. The harder the battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Hold out just a little longer. Our plan will be a success.
Target acquired. Target is eliminated.
Careful. The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow.
This part's wide open. There's nowhere to hide.
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done. You got a radar lock on you.
Strider 1, missile closing. Evade. I'm taking fire, but I can still wait. I've spotted him. Time to shoot that bastard out of the sky.
Fox 2.
Enemy has entered ground. In pursuit.
Target destroyed.
We can't let the enemy take this position. Kill them all. Draco 5, attack failed. Call 1, be careful up there. Shot down many. I'm around. I realize you right now. I shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it.
Target destroyed.
No more than filthy rats. I'm sick of seeing them pop up everywhere I look. That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Strider 1. Missile launched. Target is in machine gun range.
Look at what's left of our force. Damn that 3 strikes.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them.
Enemy has a lock on you.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
Roger. Mark room is secured. Yogi and Big Shot cleared the way.
I know the feeling. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Oh shit.
Strider 1, locked on target. 5 minutes remaining.
They have a lock on me.
Fox 2. Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Special delivery.
Vehicle eliminated.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 2-8. Reverse 10-9.
I got it back. Breaking to escape lock.
Target acquired. Bandit down. Missile launched. Fox 3.
Friendly confirmed loss.
Enemy sighted on your tail. Look out.
Remaining.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest. Strider 1, locked on target. Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood. 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 Missile launched.
Caution. Pull up.
We have to break.
Bye bye.
Target shot down. 2 minutes remaining.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Get away from that missile.
You've been directly hit by a missile.
Reaper 1, attack missed.
You're low on missiles.
On my target's tail.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Just in the nick of time. Thanks.
Target acquired.
Fox 2.
1 minute remaining.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Missile inbound. Breaking. 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 Can't get away from this rock. Reaper 1. Got the target.
Strider 2, missile incoming.
30 seconds remaining. Strider 1, missile away.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1. Breaking him up.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
I'm behind my target.
Enemy's got a lock.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us. Ah, you're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to
Oh,
do
God.
something.
He's down.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Looks like they're on our tail. Don't go at them alone. 2 or more on each target.
Missile launched.
Hostile has a lock. One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
I've got you.
Enemy on your back. Locked on.
They got their flight force nailed down.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Target hit.
Cyclops 3, watch your ass.
Survive is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Hackies fly like champions.
That's the last
Curtis, not lost before our forces are routed. Fox 2, Fox 2. Attack missed. Careful, enemy on your tail.
侧位 C 的一层。
Missile inbound. Taking.
Fox 2. Enemy's got a lock. Even the escorts are seasoned.
我靠，这是怎么样？打不中哎、欸！
Strider 1, enemy is
他
locked
是
on.
哦，他是 Mr. 那我们打别台，那台太强了，目前应该打不到的。换一个对手。
What's this guy eating to fly like that? Locked on. Go down.
呀，果然，只能打别台。
Stay focused. Still got a monster to slay.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
See where your plane is headed. Eject.
There's weapons.
Forgive me. That's what it says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Come on.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Cyclops 3. Let me hit. I gotta eject.
Taken out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. He's gonna make it.
Oh fuck.
Real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not gonna run off. I'll act as over. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What? Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
OK，是没有补给线。
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 meters. Eject while you can still talk. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
来吧。
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cam, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Taking fire.
You're out of missiles. Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6.
Shit.
He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad. Enemy on my 6. Got his attention. Just wait for your chance.
It's fine.
Fuck you, man.
Target is hit.
Nice. Fine. Give him one more. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, Mr. Closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a minute.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman.
Eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman, shit. Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's
哦，这
impossible.
机枪哎，搞
Do
笑。
it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Shaking bandit. I have a lock.
You're holding your own out there.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Shh.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Missiles depleted.
Shaking bandit.
In gun range.
Can Trigger handle the solo? I have a look.
Missile hit.
Alright!
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My
What the
radar
fuck?
suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond!
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
reaching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
什么鬼啊？
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success.
什么鬼？
We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
就这样。哦，我还以为最后一关，还以为要死他了，就没有。好紧张。
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
这个是最终一战吗？怎么那么安静？追观怎么那么安静？让这个马熊这个。
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
It's Erusian. Shoot it down. Let's go our way home.
Trigger, that one's Ocean. Do not attack before target identification is complete. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
我靠，这一关也太机车，我去上厕所。 OK， 回来了。我的天，这一关是这样，从头教。Turn。
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
There's something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Strider 1, target acquired. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
What the fuck?
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS from the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Target locked.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, APC destroyed. Missile away. Target destroyed.
Strider 3 launching missile.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Target destroyed by Strider 1. What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
哦，这是队友，他妈干嘛打我？
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General,
好多
if they're
队友
conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were successful, Custer. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
Target destroyed.
Fall one. Fall one.
I'm a patriot and my duty is calling. Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know what part.
Missile launched.
There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
Star warning. Missile.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile. Missile.
差点把他打爆。你谁呀？
There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Gunner 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his
那
vehicle.
为什么打我？那有病！靠！
Here comes a traitor, LaFarge.
This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Star warning. Star warning.
They've been set up at all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Oh my gosh！
Hager, missile, break!
My engine breaking. Where did that come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Huh?
Missile. Strider 1, missile. Keep your head down. Missile.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile away.
Caution. Pull up.
Oh my gosh！
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail.
只有从天而降。
Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side mirror.
Alright。
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park.
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia.
I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, it was all the work of some young Erusian officers.
Missile.
They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within their Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. Ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Caution.
Calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile.
Target destroyed.
An aircraft with scratches. All traitors will be shot down.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Fire on that vehicle!
Enemy's got lock.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Get them before they get us!
Target in gun range.
Pull up.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker in
Missile.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 19 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, General is nowhere to see them then.
Ceasefire with the OC aircraft. General's orders.
OC forces at landfill are strong as anyone else power shifted within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out! Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Pull up.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Unidentified aircraft to the drones. Fire! Fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
Didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
Missile. Missile.
Shit.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Missile. Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Missile. Enemy's got lock. Missile.
There are even rumors of penal events turning on their priorities.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the troops.
Missile. Missile.
Okay, lock her quiet. Fire.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
minutes remaining.
Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Oceans?
Unknown aircraft approaching.
The general's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
It's Illusion! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Ocean.
They don't respond. Shoot it down!
Do not attack before target identification is complete.
We're under attack! Hurry up and do something!
Taking fire from a friendly drone.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Strata 1, Fox 2.
Missile inbound, I can't get away!
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Getting IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. We used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology brought chaos to the world.
She's responsible for Harlan's assassination.
3 minutes remaining.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
APC eliminated. Missile away.
Prepare to fire on a moment's notice.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Fox 2. You heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there. I know plenty.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Strider 1, APC destroyed. 2 minutes remaining.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle. We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better timing.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Russia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
队友要么攻击我啊！
How'd you last long, Casper? We've briefed and we're here to help. Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous, in the rear to the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall
What the
and
fuck?
instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Shaking off enemy lock!
Target locked. Strider 1, Fox 2. 30 seconds remaining.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
过了。
This is the Illusion News Network.
中。
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. They should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Alma, hold on tight.
Lawcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. Illusion fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco,
Wilco.
I'm on my target.
Okay.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Nothing is supposed to say shots to you. I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Stall warning.
Mine. No good. Shit. Enemy on your back. Target locked.
See it, fighter. Just how long can traitor getting in my
I'm on my
way?
target's tail.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Infantry building, I'm taking fire.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Fight, breaking away.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on
What
their
the
own
fuck?
volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Missile.
What the fuck?
Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
It's launched.
Can't afford the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing your launch lead. Behind them.
Machine gun range.
人物烂。
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more
Fuck.
allies. Clever.
Locked on. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile. Missile.
Behind the enemy.
他就爆了，就是。
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Missile. Missile.
是秒错人。
Missile.
UAV is down. 5 bandits remaining. 4 bandits left.
Damn it. They've got the drive they need. It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Behind my target.
3 bandits to go. Two bandits left. Show them what you got. 1 bandit to go. Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders.
The VIP.
It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send someone. I can't!
谁啊？
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
啊？什么？
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
什么东西？
It's a state of civil war. The erosion.
我？
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
反正什么事我都看不懂。
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness." Just what did you see here?
Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you wanted.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
OK， 今天玩的最后一关 ，Mission 17。No money? Wow. There we go. 一样在这个。
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. Got a positive ID.
Caution. Pull up.
We're under attack!
Unknown successfully identified.
Shit! These are Osean!
Caution. Pull up.
一发。
Gotcha, pal.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
Artillery fire just missed us. We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Our air support is here.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile.
We're down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
Bandit, that's a lot. Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
There's more over here. The bodies are getting destroyed. I hope we were part of the fight. Dad, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I can guess what happened. Don't worry about it. I just got the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. And then say they want to release people killed in Cyclops area. Half of the Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Should be enemy position! Good job! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing!
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? We're in the tank, taking heavy losses.
Allied retreat looks good.
The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Lure them away from the mass driver.
Missile.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Caution. Pull up.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
We don't need to defeat them.
Here's the landing craft!
Missile.
Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Locked on.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something!
Missile.
That goes for 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Target is in machine gun range.
Push it back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy! Stop whining!
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
We only need an hour tops. We need the advantage to put the enemy
launched.
Missile. Caution. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger and destroy the target.
Missile.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
Missile.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Missile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
Missile.
Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies. There's no way they're ours. Almost there. Commence Operation No Return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Missile. Missile.
Count's prophecy has come true.
Missile.
Take out all bombers.
Missile.
They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick!
Scram 2, on my target's tail. Landing here, I'm in the cloud. Position 1 enemy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
No source. Enemy pilots outclass us. Related co-conspirators also have much to answer for. Scram 2 blocked our target.
Missile. Missile.
Scram 2 attack failed.
What the fuck?
Target hit. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready.
Missile.
We are a go for launch.
Missile.
Launch control.
Missile.
Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is the last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Got one on my ass.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
They've taken out any of our aircraft. Use extreme caution. Attack failed. This is Grammy. I've been hit by a missile.
Intercept those bombers.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
He's not struck.
Missile. Missile.
In gun range. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
I'm on my target's tail.
Missile.
This is Grammy. Attack completed.
Missile.
Gram 7, I'm behind my target.
What the fuck?
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed.
Shit.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Canopy's icing up.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
In our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I hope that's the heart of the fight. With that, they're all lined up.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Stay calm. Bastard. It's a blatant war crime. Any photos for evidence?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
ID complete.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Missile. Missile.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile launched.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals that shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. Don't use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies! Get closer! You'll never hit them from here!
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
I just got the photographs. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to remove the children in proper areas.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship and munitions depot is highly combustible.
Pull up. Caution.
Don't mistake them for rebels. Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until operation feeding time. Pull them away from the mass driver.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
The rebels are here. First one go by and detonate on the second.
Missile.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run! The enemy will shoot us in the back!
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Someone get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
If we can just defend the mass driver today, our army can turn this thing around.
UAV confirmed destroyed. Target destroyed.
I count 12 dead bodies here. Upper middle class. The police force nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
Caution. Pull up.
Missile away.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood. Strider 1, target eliminated.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
Stall one.
Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon?
Pull up.
Of course.
Strider Squadron. You're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded. This is Graham 742.
They got a stubborn one on my ass.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are ready for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is control launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile.
Careful, these guys are coming.
I'm on my target's tail.
Missile.
Remember the faces of those who pushed for more. Graham 7, I'm behind my target.
Missile. Missile.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile.
We're well past the point of no return.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Graham 8 locked on.
Intercept those bombers.
看，我就要怎么冲？搞什么东西啊？
Driver completely. We're signaling our break with Belka.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Elsians get burned in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oseans on the island. We failed.
Push， 找不到他们在哪里。
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Missile. Missile.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Try to save your ammo. Lure them in and then fire at once.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help or we're still up and running. There's more over here. Bodies of dead civilians. Most people were part of the fight. With that, they're all lined up. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess That's what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. Yeah, we're moving faster. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Take it destroyed.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to the another 30 minutes. And then say they want to at least give the children a proper burial.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship at the munitions depot is highly combustible.
Missile.
Our guys still got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. Just need to buy some time. We'll keep May until operation feeding time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Missile. Missile.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Three strikes in the sky. They said you see them on your corner.
Missile. Missile.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
UAV is down.
Missile.
What was on? The enemy APC from there!
Missile.
Get in the landing craft!
Missile.
We're on the many thanks, Forecaster. We didn't have to leave our place to die.
Understood. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Fox 2.
We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something! I count 12 dead bodies here. The kids are upper middle class. Three points nearby, so they could be researching for the family. Most likely, they were involved in Delta. Gather all the wounded together.
Missile. Stall warning.
UAV is down.
Ambush, stay calm, reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
Fox 2.
Stall warning.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We can just prevent the mass driver today. Our army can turn this thing around.
Dizzy, we're moving out. Leave the dead behind. Good. We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
喂，我在直播，等我一下。
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you.
不用，
Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon?
不用啊，弄好不好？现在在开飞机，
There's no way they're ours.
你可以看啊。
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Let's just get this done with.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take
对
out
啊
our bombers.
叫 Angers
Flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
我把这些轰炸机全部炸下来。
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Missile evaded.
Missile.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Reading. Launch control. Roger that.
轰炸机
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Enemy on your back.
Oh shit！ 我先炸了一台。shit！ 没有，我被飞弹锁定。
Target acquired. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Missile away. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Locked on bandit.
Grant here. I'm in the cloud. Visual on enemy.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile.
Enemy on your back. Intercept those bombers. Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
你这样，这场打完，
Clouds are everywhere. Where's the enemy?
这局打完，靠腰。
They've taken out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. Target acquired. Fox 3.
我靠！
Strutter 1 has crashed.
居然跟他撞在一起 ，fuck you！
Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
对啊，有点想撞。
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed.
找不到他们在哪里，也是锁定不了他们，好烦哦。算了，今天先打到这。应该换一个武器才对。这是第17章的样子吧，我记得。第17章，对，是第17章。OK， 好的，那今天空战奇兵就先到这里啊。感谢 Angers， 虽然说。
Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important,
后面
supporting the Erusian officer.
比如说可以一次打4架那种，我刚刚不晓得，只觉得他性能不错。他刚才叫我说要长途跋涉，说什么要速度快一点，我就被他误导。妈的，在你 PC， 笑死。OK。
Missile.